we've just escaped from broadcasting.
Yeah, but Priscilla doesn't like to do that.
Yes, it does.
They only let you do that. I tried to record on YouTube. It doesn't work. It says this is a restricted thing. You can't record this.
Yeah, no, that's not.
Maybe it's just a message or something.
No, I think you mean original Persona.
No, Royale.
Well, this works. It's fucking here, isn't it? No, that one. That one. Yeah, it records fine. Even all the cutscenes record fine.
Ugh. Being over half a day late on your first day? How could you have been lost for this long? It's almost lunchtime. Well, it's probably true that you're not used to the area yet, but you're still way too late. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun. Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though. Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes. Follow me.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep as quiet as I can for cutscenes and stuff.
By the way, when you introduce yourself, be serious about it, even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
There isn't an easy way to
You think that's him? Huh? The one in the rumors?
Audio, I don't think.
Being super late on his first day? He really is insane.
He looks normal, though.
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student. Today we had him attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well. All right, please say something to the class.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it... I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
So... Your seat will be... over there, the one that's open. Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
Lies.
Okay, there is a way to pause audio, but you have to hold down the button manually.
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other? Ooh,
Which means every time I want to
hit
cough,
on
I
her
have to
before
hold down the button.
transferring here? That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida. Then again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about. For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
Oh, right.
You're
The
on that
volleyball
side
rally's
of
in
the
2
room.
days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other. Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
What's wrong? Are you sure you're okay? Also, it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them. I can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this? You should head straight home without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry. Oh, and about Sakamoto-kun, don't get
I
involved.
wonder who could have told everyone.
Speak of the devil. What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
It was nothing.
And you haven't dyed your hair back to black either.
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
And he never will.
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
Why did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto. A student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case. At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that. This school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star. Still, a steady build-up is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobayakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
Okay, now that I've learned I can mute the volume, it seems really useful. Now I can cough without an issue. Hello, unknown character who won't turn up later.
No.
I mean, she has like 0 screens. Those people just walked through me. I am a ghost. Quick, let's go for a wall. Glitches through the wall, clips to the end of the game. They have Arsene.
There you are.
Beat Gialbanoff.
Sorry for calling you up here like this.
Level 2 Arsene.
Figured as much. Then again, we're in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah? Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks. But man, that Kamoshida we saw there. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him. You know, the guy you met at the school gates. The ripped one. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be.
Yeah, I'd love to go back
Sorry
and get beaten
to
up
drag you
again.
out
That
here
was
like
fun.
this. That's all I had to say. You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers. I'm Ryuji Sakamoto. I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright? See ya.
And thus, best friends were born.
Hey, I hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's what everyone says when they're caught.
What did I click? Yeah, that's what I would have said.
Just behave yourself. What?
Yeah, out of all the options, I clicked the first one, which is I couldn't help it because he got to the end of his dialogue and I went to
Wrong
press
step.
OK
Your
and it
life is
skipped to it
over.
because I
You
put
do know
auto
what
on.
probation means, right? Good. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised. What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already. No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer. Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay?
Okay.
Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
back to sleep. Sleeps like Captain Holt. That's it.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate.
Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Yay.
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of Persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you. There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes.
Thanks, Igor.
By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and Palace. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator?
What?
By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator?
The Metaverse Navigator.
Mm-hmm.
Who recently created a metaverse? I'll give you a hint, it rhymes with Facebook.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh god.
How has he not had a lawsuit for this yet?
I bestowed it
He
to
named
you
his
as a
company
means
Meta
to
and then
train you as a
created the
thief.
metaverse. How
The
has this
Metaverse
not
Navigator
made
is
the
a gift
connection
from our
yet?
master. You better take care in using
Oh,
it,
well.
inmate.
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
To
It must be
Facebook.
this name to make use of them. Should there be others who will
Bookverse,
prove this is
yay.
all for you to grow as a most excellent thief?
Huh, it's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might
App
have.
where you can buy books.
No, that'd be a useful app as opposed to the current metaverse. Maybe this was his plan, to have it on your phone and you can just download yourself into it, and then you have the Metaverse Navigator, and then you get sued by Atlas.
It turns out Atlas is actually combined with Facebook.
Atbook.
That book.
Well, it's not even
Seriously?
Facebook, it's letter, so
Yeah. That's what I mean. Matless. Atlas.
What's going on?
Look, isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
I wonder who the main characters is.
Give me one. There was like 4 people there that come up later,
Please,
including
take my
Kasumi.
seat. My station's
I mean,
coming up.
student with ribbon in her hair.
sure?
Yeah.
Oh, then.
No, it's always one of these things to say spot the main characters.
Wow, what speed.
What, you mean like Vulgar Boy?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
It's Ryuji.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's all right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty.
So you would not be able to tell.
Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier.
Yeah, still.
For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thanking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
Yeah. about the main character. I'll give you a hint, he can run through people. You.
The only one with the blue umbrella. It's like,
I was gonna say, at least it's not a yellow umbrella.
Class
Yeah,
is
spot the
starting.
main characters.
It's the blue head one at the back, the blonde head one at the front, and the black head one. The rest of them all the same colour hair, depending on what
And the
they're
same
wearing.
kind of clothes, yeah. With the only difference being Ann, who's American, so she gets away with being naturally blonde. And Mishima, who's just got fucking blue hair.
What's the answer?
There's a chief factor in the progress of the human race.
Use the thing.
It's
the special button.
There's not here yet.
Oh no!
And there's the chief factor in the progress of the human race. It's either intelligence, experience, or money, because I don't like the villains.
I want to say intelligence.
But it's the Devil's Dictionary, so...
Maybe it would be
It's like
intelligence.
some Apple V knowledge and shit.
Yeah?
Do you know anything?
No.
Really?
Villains.
Oh
It
my
was the
God.
one I'd not put down because it sounded too
What did I
shit.
say?
You said intelligence,
No, I
bitch!
said what should be villains
Oh.
now. After you said
I am playing on hard mode, maybe hard mode doesn't have that as an option. I could just skip through these scenes, there's no dialogue or anything.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you.
Thank you. Please excuse me.
Shut the fuck up, Kamoshida.
Yo,
Oh my god, it's Volga Boy.
I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida, after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in? Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
He's not, he's one of the best characters in this entire game.
If a huge castle like that really exists, when did they build something like that, though?
Ryuji.
Yeah.
We walked that way from here, right?
Really, all these
When you put
characters
it that
are
way, I'm not so sure anymore. Alright, this way. Let me know if you notice
Yeah, but
something.
he's a cat, not a human, so he gets away with it fine.
Only in this captain. His persona.
Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again. Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go.
Yeah, the only one who's really underappreciated is Haru, and that's because she gets like
For
zero
real?
screen time. Like all
Fucking Morgana.
More than we think it is.
yeah, that is Morgana's fault.
What do you think?
But all that stuff happens with
I
her.
already did that.
Because again,
I
I'm
didn't
not
see anything
spoiling
like
anything.
it around here.
That's another thing. I'm not spoiling anything
Phone.
because Alanis obviously doesn't know the whole story.
Hey, that reminds me.
So I'm
Didn't you
keeping
have
it
a
all hush hush.
navigation app thingy on back then?
But after all that, everything happened so quickly, and she's like, "Yeah,
I don't know if
that's
it
fine."
was or not, but I heard
Cool.
stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone.
Yeah.
You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
You need a hand. You need a hand.
God's sake, Brian.
What's this eyeball looking thing?
Really, you need a hand.
What a weird app.
Shut up.
Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It
Oh.
is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it. Then I'll do it.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! Then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
You know what I am dreading later on, though?
Look, it's the castle from yesterday.
The, Mementos grind later on.
Made it back.
I know that's
That
literally
means
not
what happened
until the end of
yesterday
the
was for
game
real
still.
too.
It's fine, if you
Yeah,
get,
that was close.
the most dog power.
Yeah, I'm
That
not
happened last time
taking
too,
them.
huh? What's with that outfit?
One Reaper gets a level up in C7 in one game.
Yeah, I'm not using any of the cheap
You
zones
like
either.
it? What's going on here? This makes no effing
That's what I
sense
mean,
at
yeah.
all.
I'm not just buying the high level fucking Raoul at level
Stop
90.
making a commotion.
This way it's also a completely new game and not New Game Plus, so I've got
Shadow
nothing in
started
the
acting
Velvet
up,
Room.
so I came here wondering what it could be.
How do you unlock the other
To
things
think
with
you
that?
guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to
You
escape.
have to, you know when the twins
is this
ask you for
place?
certain personas
Is it
before...
school?
So,
That's right.
right before,
But
when you
it's
first
a
go into that
castle.
one, I think it's when you first do your
This
fusion,
castle
the
is
twins
the
will be like,
school,
hey,
but only to this castle's
get
ruler.
us this persona with this thing,
castle's
and then the
ruler?
second one's like, get us these
I
two,
think you called him
or get us this one
Kamoshida.
with a
It's how
specific
his
thing that's hard
distorted
to
heart
get.
views the school.
And it's like, you get them that and they'll slowly use that to
Kamoshida.
upgrade the room.
Distorted. Explain it in a way
It
that
can be
makes
hard
sense.
to do if you don't know what you're doing,
I shouldn't have expected a
but
moron
if you
to
know
get
what
it.
you're doing and where to look and how
What
to
did
do
you
it,
say?
it works quite fine.
What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real?
For real?
Oh shit! It's for real!
It's
We
his
saw other guys
catchphrase.
held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the
And
ordinary.
that's how you get the
it's
super
like that
high
every day
level
here.
executions
What's
and all
more,
that by
you
completing
two escaped
missions
yesterday.
for
He must have
twins.
lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
And it's worth doing.
This is
So you can
bullshit!
make Satanael and Satan
You
and
hear me,
Beelzebub
Kamoshida?
and
Doing that
the
isn't going to open
Archangels
it up.
and
Still, it seems you have your
all
reasons.
the high level shit.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us. It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
For real?
Alright, let's do this. Follow me. This is our infiltration point. That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this. But I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time. Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Mm-hmm. Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright? Follow me.
Okay, well I can't spin my legs in the way you run, so...
Let's go.
Yeah, some of this dialogue where it's just not spoken, you do have to keep an eye on. Luckily it's the spoken lines that tend to be the important ones, or at least they'll have like a whoa in front of them to let you know that they've said something meaningful.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here.
I like how,
Looks like we're going to
I'm
have to start
crouched
fighting
right by
our
the
way
gate and
forward.
Ryuji's just standing there.
For real?
Like,
Boy.
for real?
I'll just teach you the
Yeah.
basics of battle. Always try to ambush enemies instead of need to rip their masks if you succeed.
This group just is Mystery Inc., isn't it?
but anyway,
It's instead of a
let's go.
dog, it's a talking cat.
It's like...
Show me your true form.
Alright, first move is ours! Zoro, show your might! Yeah! Victory!
All right.
Yeah,
Level up.
All I thought of when you said that was Princess Park.
Okay.
Swings, jinkies, jeepers, fuck. Alright, so I don't have any of the stuff yet here anyway, because you can't access it for a while.
Why ain't anyone here? Damn it! They were here before.
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Yeah, with
It
good
doesn't
reason.
even cover how I feel.
Again,
Everything
you guys
is
aren't
that
really
asshole's
paying
fault.
attention. I'm the one who's
I don't know what
actually
happened
sitting and
between
paying
you two,
attention to
but
this,
don't
so
let
I'm
your
just
emotions
sort
get the better of
responding
you.
to the story
These
stuff.
lackeys are everywhere inside.
You guys
You're
really
curious
must
about your
hate this
outfit, aren't you?
Kamoshida guy.
Yeah,
Really.
I'm curious as hell about it
All
too.
this stuff he does that's horrible.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace.
A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
You're a cat.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time, too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought
He's got
this
a
just in
fucking
case.
gun.
It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
Pew pew.
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Got gun. It's a good thing Joker doesn't mess about and just go haha pew because he thinks it's a toy gun at this point. Yeah. Shoots more gun and dead. Oops. Oh well, the cat's dead. Guess the cat's out of the bag now. In the bag.
Okay, let's go. Oh, the way to the training hall should be...
So, what are we gonna do?
Seems like it.
And what do we do if that happens?
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
It's really not. I've never
I'll
been
put
kicked
together
out of
some
a
info
palace
about the
with
security. This is
level
crucial
issues.
to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay? There's 2 enemies! Don't underestimate them! Time for my persona! Finish it.
Persona!
Too easy!
Persona!
Let's go! Witness my resolve! I should have done it!
Persona!
Looks like we cleaned up here!
All right.
The outrage about all the represents Star Wars characters in my mention.
No.
Well, the main one being the Kenobi trailer. They revealed the Grand Inquisitor in Rebels in there.
Yeah.
Which, and all the inquisitors with that. He looks like shit.
Damn it.
Because he's supposed to have a really
Hey,
big head.
have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder?
Nothing like him.
No, nobody.
Half the species in the prequels, they look
Shoot.
just
Then, what do we do?
well.
It's not that simple.
And it's just a fool to make it.
I see. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from...
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but
Well, I mean,
doesn't shoot anything.
yeah. You never know though. That wasn't early
Well, there
things.
is a way.
They may add some CG to it to make it better.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
we'll
suppose
use
it's
that
hard
to
to
take down the
continuously
enemies.
add such makeup to people. Can you imagine the amount of effort put into making Ahsoka look that good?
Yeah.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Was Ahsoka.
Why?
I thought she looked really well.
So did I.
Everyone was talking about like her head central thing.
Don't worry, I'm sure this will
work.
work. Attack away, Frizz.
She cut them, whatever.
I
She
keep
carries a
saying it's
fucking.
not gonna fire anything.
She carries a fucking light blade. Maybe it's part of a species that they shrink as she gets older.
No, they get longer as they get older.
Shut up.
As we were showing Rebels, they're like down here. They kind
How about that? Surprised?
Again, it's hard to
There are plenty
do
of instances where
constant
rapid
things.
fire is going to be more useful than Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all...
What I'm at least looking forward to is the mention of.
Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
What was his name? Fawn or whatever it was that Ahsoka mentioned in her episode of The Mandalorian. Thane, Fawn.
Yeah.
Admiral Barrett, yeah. Yeah.
That was another one, sorry. The blue bounty hunter from Boba Fett.
Yeah.
For
I
real?
thought it looked really well.
So
It
did
looked
I.
really good job.
Yeah.
Sorry, whatever. Apparently it's another one people didn't like.
I think people just have to accept that there are things you can animate that you can't
Listen to this.
physically put into real life.
I don't know why they were pissed about that, but I think it was something to do with his nose and stuff, right?
Let's get
Yeah. See, that's. I can get if it's like a big thing, but when it is just
He's stupid now.
But again, that's something they may fix.
Yeah.
Again, especially if there's been a big outburst of people going, can you fix him? You know, like they did with Sonic, although I'm pretty sure they had that design initially and did that to hit the controversy.
Hmm?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Yep.
Show me your true form.
I'm glad we've got like well-designed stuff. That's what I mean. I'm assuming it's gonna follow that, and we're gonna get some cool stuff with her.
Yeah. I hope we get some of his tools Rebels, because it is the same time period.
Oh, is it set during Rebels?
Guard.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going too.
Rebels,
yeah.
which is why the Grand Inquisitor is alive. But a lot of them is set around that same time period, in between 3 or 4.
You guys
I
gonna take
thought
it down
Ahsoka
again?
was gonna be set after the Mandalorian and was gonna do more with her hunt of
It might.
Admiral Thrawn, and it was gonna have more relation to
Yeah.
Jedi and the history of the Jedi and like the planet they go to where Sith and Jedi originate from, where the magic stuff is all comes from
I
and all
guess
that.
that's okay. I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies.
They might show in Kenobi, they might
Something like that. Let's go.
The main Rebels protagonist. Something like that.
Well, the thing is now is we could also get the protagonist from Fallen Order. Although that's getting a second
There's a
one, so we don't
distinct
know how
flow
it's
to
gonna go.
battles.
Yeah.
Let me show you. First,
I'm
knock
really
down all
hoping
the
it's
enemies.
better in the second
Everything
one.
starts at that
Because
crucial
it felt very slow in the first game.
Persona! Ravage them!
I remember seeing a retrospective of it and how it wasn't a bad start.
Do it!
Good.
Because the whole point is that with basically every Force user, there's been quite fast-moving characters, and so it felt very fun to play them and like dodge around and all that stuff. But lightsabers have the same weakness they do in all sequel things after the original
If you manage to
series,
knock all the enemies
where
down,
it's like they can cut
it's a
through things after
concentrated attack
several
on
attempts.
defenseless enemies after all. Now, as I mentioned
Especially
before,
people
I
where
want
he'll like
you to be
whack
the
a
head of our
stormtrooper
command.
with his
You
saber
can
and it'll
decide
leave
when
like a
to use
slight
this.
burn mark there, like, no, it didn't cut through this plastic armor.
That's one thing I say the prequels
Strike the enemies.
was just showing the strength of lightsabers. You know, with Anakin and Darth Maul just getting cut in half like their thumbs up.
Yes!
Well, one of the things I've said I wanted for a while now is a big open world Star Wars game set in between 6 and 7. So it's set during the time period of The Mandalorian where things are outraged. Where it's mainly you can start off as a bounty hunter and that'll be the main thing, but you can pick what race you are, whether you're a bounty hunter, a Jedi or a Sith.
This is
and it will be sort of like No Man's Sky, and that's sort of where it's big open world. You can build and get better ships and that sort of stuff. Where it can be multiplayer or single player. And yeah, it's literally you can build whatever character you want. If you want a robot, you get robot skills, so you upgrade your robot side. You want to be a Force user, you can't use the heavy armor. You can choose to use guns, but that sacrifices your use of a lightsaber and vice versa.
Leave us alone.
So you can either train to be super stealthy Jedi or super badass Sith, and you work with either the remnants of the Empire or the new.
You're telling me you want to stay
Republic,
in a place like this?
And you can do either way, and you have to hunt down and find people to train you.
Are you planning on taking these guys out of here?
Yeah.
We can't just leave him here.
Just because I think that'd be an interesting concept.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world, too.
In the real world, too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida. Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before... Let's go! Hey!
Come on,
and even then he did parts.
Yeah, it's just a lot of the movement that he couldn't do.
Yeah, yeah, they even got Yoda to
What are your thoughts?
Just throwing a puppet around.
It's treason though. Whee! Oh, have you seen the meme of that?
What?
Where it's people recreating it, and then it's just like 3 people grab the guy as he stands up from the chair and fucking spin and throw the guy. Oh, it's great.
Let's go.
Right. Back to escaping.
Yes.
Let's go!
What's cool about Persona?
Everything is cool about Persona.
Not Morgana.
Oh man.
Right. Before we enter a cutscene, who are the mascots for each Persona game?
Teddy.
Teddy. Morgana.
Ugh, you knaves again? To think
No,
you've made
mascots,
the
not main
same
characters.
mistake again. You're hopeless.
And then
School ain't your
Aegis.
castle.
Persona 3, not the dog.
Memorized their faces
There.
real good.
The robot.
You're going down.
Seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
And then Persona 2,
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of
It's
the
just
track
eternal
trainer
punishment.
who acted in violence,
Right.
ending his teammates'
Cutscene.
dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act. What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true.
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
Damn it.
Ryuji, move! We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants!
This'll hurt.
Did he just meow when he took damage?
Ravage that!
Persona! I'll finish you. There's more of them?
I like how we actually survived most of that, and then just one more hit each insta-kills us. More cutscenes, let's go.
Oh! Oh! You.
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this, isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash, getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse. You just didn't like our team.
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
Cutscene.
You made me wait quite a while. You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Mock me, you brat!
Blast him away, Captain Kidd!
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters?
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? And I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kidd!
Willpower is still one of the best themes of this game.
Let's go, Captain! Persona! Captain Kidd! Persona!
Let's go. You're mine.
Persona!
That's it! Payback time, kid!
Ruda.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Flip him, Persona! Persona! Let's go, Captain!
The enemy's jammed.
There!
Yeah, probably the better idea. Hey, where'd you get that shotgun from? Yeah, it is weird that they all spawn in with guns and Joker's like, no, I have to be handed a pistol.
So why have I lost?
It just proves that Kamoshida
Yeah, he
ain't
carries
anything
around a
special.
pipe and a shotgun. Yeah, and then before every time the next people join, he's just like, here, have a gun.
The gun and their individual weapon as well.
Well, no, they spawn with the individual weapon, don't
How about
they?
that?
But instead of Ryuji spawning with it, I like to think he just picked up a pipe off the floor and started hitting people with it.
Whoa.
Yes,
So Ryuji had the potential too.
Yeah, from the sewer, he like grabbed it earlier on as like a
apologize
defensive
now,
tool because his toy gun wasn't working.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What? Takamaki?
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
Morgana, stop your cat.
What's going on?
Starts with Morgana simping.
Morgana just is the definition of
Now
simp
that you
in this
mention
game. Come
But
on.
why is she even here?
Anything related to Persona Morgana becomes
Hey! Let go of her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki! Say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
Thank God you've got a level head.
Actually, it's not very level
Fine.
at all. Look at my hair.
We'll expose what you really are no matter what! You better be ready for us!
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this. Should I be happy about that? Then again, it ain't as bad as yours.
Did you find them?
Quiet.
No. Search that way.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I told you before, when a persona user rises a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit!
I said to be quiet!
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait. I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about?
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you! You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan? What? The nerve! Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
You are
busy. Thanks for everything, Cat. You've got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
Oh my god, I shat himself. Just the distortion of him.
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Thank God. We're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? Sorry, man.
Yeah.
It's never explained how he initially gets
How
to the
you
real
holding up?
world. Or how he ends up initially in Kamoshida's palace.
Me too. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep like a rock when I get home.
That just...
Damn. If what we saw was for real,
That is
this is
never
gonna get
played
good.
Persona
I
games.
totally remember the
And
faces of the
it's
guys
so obvious.
Kamoshida was
That
treating like
theory is
slaves.
the
Once we
worst
make him fess
thing.
up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida
Yes.
will be done.
5 minutes of
wanna help me look for those
research.
guys or any witnesses?
That's how long it took me to just figure out he was complete bullshit. A video, literally
that's what
a
I'm
video
talking
talking about
about.
it went, yeah, here's your proof as to why that's
Hey,
BS.
so
and it was like a
if you're thinking
paragraph
laying
and it
low
was
'cause
just,
you got a
yeah,
record,
no.
I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a
If only he'd
criminal.
put as much research into that as he does the fucking FNAF timeline.
Kamoshida opened his damn mouth.
He has time to play 300-hour games. Like he's 18.
No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't
I-
matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just
Yeah,
wrecks
really.
things he
Yeah.
doesn't agree with, just like he did with me.
If it was my job, I fucking could.
no one will take anything I say seriously.
Yeah.
Still,
Play
those
5
rumors about him getting physical might be real.
Yeah,
After seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can
Not
just
5
sit back.
games each week, but I could play a game for 5 weeks a week.
I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm
You know
hyped
what I
about
mean.
this too.
5 weeks a week.
Mhm. But when there are people that do play these games and know the timelines so well, because you only have to play through them probably twice, once the initial time to get through it and the second time just perfecting the game. Plus, after that you don't need to focus on the story, so you can skip like half the game.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided.
And that's ignoring the entire
Am I
rest
wrong?
of Shin Megami Tensei.
I am thou. Thou art I.
Yes.
Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall
You
become the wings
moron.
of rebellion that
Yes.
breaketh thy
I
chains
love
of
my
captivity.
steely hand.
With the
If I
birth
make
of
the
the
day with
chariot
scales,
persona,
that won't be
I
weird.
have obtained the
Yes,
winds
it
of
will.
blessing that shall lead
You're
to
lucky
freedom
that
and new power.
All right. Oh, right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off now. So why don't we grab a bite somewhere?
Stuff where you can get home.
Just follow me. I mean,
Actually,
I
I'm
totally gotta
doing
hear
this so
about your
that Alana
past.
can see the story mainly. Because she hasn't played the game yet. She will be playing the game.
What?
The next time she
But just hearing your
Or,
story
you know,
makes
when
me
we move in
angry.
together and I force her to play it
So
because
you
the
left your
PlayStation will
hometown
be
and
released
you're living here now,
24/7. Because she will be playing this
Huh,
game.
we might be more. You're the first guy that made me think that.
I'm really hoping we get a
I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the
remaster.
ass by the people around us.
A 1
Like
and
we
2
don't belong.
duology remaster.
I did something stupid at school before too.
Because there's so much about the origins of all of it, like
The place
I
you're living
mentioned
now
in
is
the first
in
part, Igor and the
Yongen,
Velvet
right?
Room and all the
It's rush
attendants
hour on the
created by
subways.
Philemon.
I suggest you kill some time before heading home.
Does anyone know who that is?
What the hell, man? You
In
barely
the
touched your
original
food.
games, he was also the person that was the butterfly. Again, you don't know who he is. He's
Just
basically
let
a
me
god.
do it. I gotta thank you for helping me.
And
Anyways,
he's the one
I got
who
your back,
initially
but you got
helps all
mine
the
from tomorrow
characters
on.
and creates all the
As
stuff
long as we
for
do
them.
something about
Until
Kamoshida,
Eternal
I'm sure we'll both feel
Punishment,
better
I think
about
it
being at
is,
school.
where he self-sacrifices himself to
Oh,
get
yeah.
rid of Neoplophotep.
Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too.
Yeah. And just leaves it in the hands of people, which creates 3, 4, and 5
Just you
timelines.
wait, Kamoshida. We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as
But
slaves.
he's such this major
The volleyball
character,
rally's
being,
tomorrow,
you know,
huh?
the god of the
Shit's recommended by
universe.
Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed. Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
Yeah. I'd also like to play 3.
So, about this plan to take down Kamoshida.
That is tempting if I can find it for a decent price. Right. 3 is probably the one that sounds the most interesting. Pancakes! Look, he's part of the Avengers.
That's what we'll do for dinner. No.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things. Shiho. Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Zui. Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Huh? What does he want?
He didn't say.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck! Hang in there, Shiho.
Yay, fun story. Yeah, I was initially gonna start this yesterday at like 10
I
once
take
Mom
it
went
you
to bed,
actually
and then
went to
she just
school
didn't
today?
go to bed until like quarter past 12. So I was like, oh great.
I guess you learned your lesson.
So I
after
wanted
what
to
happened
really do
yesterday.
this when it was quiet and there's no people
As long
around,
as you're not
so
getting into trouble, it's
because
fine
I
by
can
me.
easily stop myself talking during important
I don't know what you've been
scenes.
up to,
But when
trust
Rena
me,
screws
you'll
up
be
her
gone if
drawing
you
and
start causing
screams during an
problems.
important
In case you
scene.
forgot, your life is not a free one right now.
Yeah, you screamed fuck during an important scene.
Fuck you.
Are you even listening to me? Just stay away from bad influences, okay?
Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and hang around with Volga Boy.
I'm gonna head home for the night. I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out.
Can I get my shit now? No. I received DLC.
Oh no.
Yes. I think these are just the outfits currently. Along with the occasional item. There's all the bonus items, Molotov cocktails, homunculus, protein,
2 black robes.
and 100,000 yen. Received got an extra 50,000 for playing the original game. What?
So now you have 150 quid. Free.
I've also got Bombs of Life, Molotov cocktails, freeze spray, an air cannon, a stun gun, and 10 homunculi. And Soma. Soma soul foods. 10 lockpicks, 10 blank cards, 5 bionutrients. When I eventually get a card. That's pretty good. So all these are references to the original games. Midnight, St. Hermon, Seven Sisters, Seas. Team glasses! Or it's a lot of just... Wait, what?
Evoker.
A portable evoker? When was this? When did I miss this?
What's an evoker?
You don't know what an evoker is?
No.
It's the gun they use in Persona 3 to summon their personas. It's the evoker.
Oh. And it increases gun accuracy.
I think for now I'm gonna give team glasses to me and Ryuji. Oh, I do have the dance wear. This is gonna be great.
be great.
It's gonna be me. Yeah, because I like most of their dance wear over their base outfit. Actually, no, I like their base outfits a hell of a lot. But their dance wear is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Especially Morgana's. Because he just looks more stupid. It's either that or put him in the Teddy outfit. It's malware. And this theme, Beneath the Mask, is another one that's just amazing.
I should write something.
Even if it's just the acoustic version.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight. That is why I have summoned you.
Okay, Mr. Bams.
What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
Yup.
Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel.
I have been eating a lot more pennies.
The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin. However, such a feat cannot be done by you alone. Today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, did you not?
I mean, it is possible to play through this game
Involving
without
yourself
using
with
any other
others is an
companions.
important
It's just
foundation
difficult.
for your recovery.
But not
You've
really
done
if you're
well.
using any of the higher
That
level
said,
personas
I
to
am
win
not
here.
advising the formation of superficial relationships. It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't. You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Yay, social links. I mean confidants.
Indeed,
Social
you should
links
be
is just such a
prepared
better
to
word
use
for it.
even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition.
But I have no confidence.
We have a deal then.
No, in myself I have no confidence.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Fool persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
Should I just say that having just checked the description of this game on my video, it's related to games Persona 5 from 2016. This isn't
Well, you will
this isn't the
understand
original. This is Real, bitch.
Continue devoting yourself to your
It even says Real in the title.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
No, I have no tissue. Sorry.
How annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play at a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Okay, quiet down.
I know we get the volleyball cutscene soon. Speaking of...
Nice toss! Yeah! Man, you still got it, coach.
Thanks. Let's go for one more.
All right.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring.
Right?
Sorry. Hey, are you alright? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
Get that side.
He'll pay soon enough.
Alright, let's resume the match.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag. Well, anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday. Let's look for the faces we saw at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole. Don't worry, I remember them clearly. The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D, so that's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh? What? Are you... Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle.
You two... What do you guys want? It's from practice. What does that have to do with anything?
Kamoshida did it to you, right? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You... Whoa, this is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. That injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end. Guess that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here, too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
I don't think you should hit me up considering the situation. Brian thinks abuse is fun.
Stop.
Hammer time. Because you need to be ready. I find it weird that 3C is on... Oh yeah, this floor is floor 1 with all the classes being free.
Weird.
Yeah?
I'm right here.
Yeah.
They can't see your curse, remember?
I still have to take the stairs.
You're only visible when you mess
Yeah, and we can't see.
I'm not paying Meta or Facebook for the metaverse anymore.
It's an EA game. You've got to pay £2.50 per hour.
Okay, am I just being dumb? This is 3C. I've gone to 3C. It's right down here. And I just can't go into the room.
Sure.
I can't do it.
Can I talk to you for a sec? It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happened to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time? She's been like that since middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up? Huh? Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then. Hey, got a second? Sakamoto? And you too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse?
Certainly not.
What are you talking all polite for? Anyways,
We saw him spike you today, right in the face.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet?
That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line? Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir.
That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
There's no point.
Huh?
Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it.
This has gotta be a joke.
Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help?
Damn it. I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
I'll just add this.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice, too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay.
Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job.
I should get going.
Shiho. Are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry. Oh no, it's totally my fault. I shouldn't have been spacing out like that. You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D? This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay? Well, I've helped with a similar situation before. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Damn it! What the hell? Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly. I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything? Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, got any other ideas? So you want to tell him about the cat? Have any other ideas? What do we do? The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? Is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
You say so.
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice...
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat! This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape.
You're my level.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
Have you seen the beta design for Morgana's IRL form?
Oh god, no. What?
His eyes are just glowing blue and the collar is like the neckerchief he wears there. So he just looks really fucking ominous with like glowing blue eyes.
Shut up!
And a stupid
I
neckerchief.
could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
Quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Quick, Morgana, go hide in the bin.
You can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more.
We'll finish up this
Then
stream
again,
and then I'll
it's
put the
probably
same
the
column
best
with
place.
dinner.
Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey! How dare you treat me like...
Just the look at the animation.
Don't be so rough with me.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more... Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good?
For real?
But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their
Someone
warped
must have
wants
gone through and
disappear,
counted how many
crimes
times
they
he just
committed
goes,
remain.
for real?
Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes.
It's
and he'll
like
confess them himself.
It's like in Burn My Bread when it starts off by just going, baby, 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 yeah, and just counting how many babies are actually said in that
Will we
song.
be able to...
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
Also Burn My Bread,
Except for the cat part.
which was a
So,
mean name for
how do we get
Burn
rid
My
of the palace?
Dreads.
By
And when
stealing
the
the
Persona
treasure held
playlists
within.
were added to Spotify for the first time, Burn My
I'll tell you
Bread was
more once you agree to go
accidentally
ahead with this.
mislabeled as Burn
It's
My
my
Bread.
most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So...
They might die?
will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think? For real?
Sheesh.
For real?
I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not the point! If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida!
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it! I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
Aoyama Ichome. This is Aoyama Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch your step.
Can you stop that? Yeah, stop choking.
Dying.
please give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you... Haven't you heard of privacy? No, I was out of line. Sorry. So, how much did you hear? See, that is true. It's nothing at all. Nothing. What the heck? I really don't get you. I don't have anything to talk about with you. It was just an argument.
Thank you very much!
You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem. What am I saying? I've barely even talked to you before. You might be right. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me. Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but I just don't see it.
Not bad, just weird.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Well, I am the Joker.
Kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations. You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen. I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
Suzui, are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
You're late. Where have you been? Is that supposed to be an excuse? How directionally challenged can you be? By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you? Huh. Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you. Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life. Ooh, look at the time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you. Hey, I'm leaving. In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
I'll just add this.
And with that, I will end it there today. Because yeah, this is about, what, an hour and a half, 2 hours, hour 47. Not bad. So yeah, I'm going to end it there. At least for now. Probably do more later.